What's up, guys? Subzeroark here, and Happy New Year's to everybody. Everyone celebrates the New Year, right? Yeah, because I'm always like, oh, Happy Christmas for everybody who celebrates. But I mean, everybody knows that we're going into 2025. It's kind of crazy. Oh, do I still have this open? Actually, I do. All right. No, this is what I need to start on. Actually, this is where I should start. This is the first TFT video that I ever put out. Look at this young man's face. He's still got a full head of hair. How quickly things change, because this video was October 6, 2021, 433 views, 3-star Zyra, infinite AP build. Oh wait, I love this build so much, actually. This thingy was so fun. Let me go further in. Yeah, look at the Zyra build. Shojin, Gwinsu's Radiant Archangels with the craftable Zeke's Herald back here. We got Ivern up here. It's been a crazy ride on this YouTube channel, right? 3 years ago, a little bit over 3 years ago, actually, 2021, October 6th. I didn't hit my 3-year channel anniversary. Sorry for you guys. But look, this video is just going to be talking about, the last year in TFT, how the channel has done, and really more than any of that, it's going to be talking about the future of this channel, because I'm not going away or anything. I'm not going to ratchet back on this channel at all. I love doing videos for you guys, and it's really, really fun. But there are going to be some slight changes to my content and stuff like that. And I'll get to that when I get there. But I don't know. We'll start off. Let me just listen to a bit of this.
Really all I'm rolling for here, right?
Wow. Same voice. Who would have thought?
Even this is like better.
Oh yeah, but these were all like gameplay videos, so the entire time I was just kind of like mumbling into my mic like this, because like I was focused on playing the game, man. It was so hard. Look, anyway, I mean, this is just something fun I thought of, and I was looking at it recently. 5 likes, by the way. Everybody go and like this video. But let's talk about the first part of this that I wanted to chat about, which is just metrics. I was looking at my metrics and was kind of blown away. So this is 2023, but let's zoom out and put this next to 2024. I'm also censoring the revenue number because I don't know. I mean, like I honestly wouldn't mind showing you guys my revenue, but I know some people are weird about that. So I didn't want to yap about revenue and stuff like that. I can't quit my job yet, which is actually something we'll talk about. But I mean, from 2023 to 2024, the YouTube channel did fantastic. 2.5 million in 2023, double the views, 5.6 million in 2024, 125% increase is crazy. Also, just to step back, when I saw this number myself, 5.6 million times my videos reviewed. And the other crazy thing to think about, 750,000 hours of watch time. I mean, what is that? I mean, like just calculator, 750,000 divided by 24 hours in a day. That is 31,250 days of people watching my content divided by a year. 85 years of people's lives have been spent watching my content in just this past year. I mean, it's a number that is absolutely mind-boggling, actually, and it just blows me away that I get to do this, that I get to put out stuff that you guys are watching, and that you're entrusting me with a portion of your lives. Is a very exaggerated way of saying it, but I really let me just get these Setsuko emotes out of the way, because they're kind of distracting me. Because I was gonna pull that up once I'm done looking at this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy how much time you guys actually spend watching my videos, the amount of love you guys give me, the amount of, kind comments that I get everywhere, the amount of, likes and subscriptions and all this kind of stuff. Another 14K subs, basically double from last year as well. Like if the channel keeps growing it this way, something that I use sometimes is Social Blade, which is like completely fake, by the way. I'm pretty sure, but I like looking at it because it makes me feel good. Social Blade also like. Look at this estimated yearly earnings. I will say the number I make is between these two numbers. Where in that range, I won't say. 3K to 45. It is definitely not 45K, I'll tell you that much. But I love looking at like the future predictions and stuff like that, because like, I don't know, ever since I've been a kid, I've wanted to be like a YouTuber, and I've wanted to like do content and kind of stuff like that. And for me, the point in which I would like know I had made it is if I hit 100K, because you get the silver play button at that point. I can put that up in the background behind me. It won't look like I'm recording a video from prison, as some people have said. I don't know. I'd love to get there. And Weirdly, it says I'll get there in a year and 8 months. I don't know how actually accurate this is because they basically just draw like a curve up and like, I mean, to be fair, looking at these numbers, the curve do be curving twice as many subs as last year. Like if we kept going at that rate, then we'd be at like 28K and then, you know, double, and eventually we'd have more subscribers than like there are people in the universe, which obviously it won't go up forever. But so far, this growth is really, I'm very, very thankful for this growth. I would say honestly, it's pretty crazy. All right, is that my? Are you okay? Did you get what, Luna? You all right? You know, come say hi to the camera. She usually doesn't like being picked up, so I'll just pick her up for a sec. Luna cameo for the video. Check it out. Do you like everything that we? What do you have to say for the new year, Luna? All right, I guess I'll just leave her in my room because she's complaining. Seems like she wants to hang out or something. As long as she doesn't wreak too much havoc, I'll have a cat in my room for the video. Oh, baby kitty. Oh, she's so good. She's so good. Okay, so that's the YouTube side of it. The year in review for YouTube is we're killing it. I'm gonna keep doing I'm going to kind of keep doing what I'm doing on YouTube. I am obviously going to keep doing VOD reviews. I'm not going to, you know, quit doing VOD reviews or anything like that. I love doing VOD reviews and you guys love watching them. So I'm going to keep doing that. But we might do some more stuff on the YouTube channel and maybe the YouTube channels. We'll see, actually. But let's talk about another piece of this, which I think is really interesting, is the Twitch numbers. The Twitch numbers, so this is 2023 on Twitch. I streamed 700 hours in 2023, just talking about, I mean, how many days of my life is that I spent streaming on Twitch? 30 days of my life I spent streaming on Twitch. I mean, like how many different days is this that I streamed? It's an insane amount of different days that I streamed in 2023. And if you go to 2024, it's actually a drop down. The average viewers go up, but followers a bit lower, subscriptions way lower, max viewers actually went up a bit. But the big thing, the reason why all these numbers are lower is I streamed 200 hours less, which is, I mean, a lot. That's like 10 days of my life. And like, obviously I'm not streaming 24 hours straight. I streamed a lot less this year. Why did I stream less this year? One, I think I invested a bit more into coaching this year, which we'll talk about more as well further into the video. But also it's hard. It's hard, I will say, and this is going to be a theme of this video as well, having a job. I work a full-time job, work from home. Well, we'll talk about that some more, though I've talked about it a little bit on stream. But you know, this past whole year I've been fully remote. So it's hard, you know, working a job, a 9 to 5 until like 5 p.m. And then getting off and then, you know, making time to go to the gym. I like to go to the gym a lot during the week. I'm trying to work out like 5 days, 6 days a week at least. Just to, honestly, I need to eat more food because I'm like wasting my time going to the gym if I'm not eating a bunch. But, you know, I'm trying to go to the gym very frequently. I'm spending time with my partner, my girlfriend. I'm spending time with my family. I'm spending some time with my friends. Honestly, not as much as I wish I could, but, you know, playing some other games besides TFT, playing some Marvel Rivals or Valorant or something like that with my friends, some ARAMs in League or something. And like, I like doing all that kind of stuff. And I'm not really willing to sacrifice all of that to stream in an insane amount of time, you know, like, and that is also kind of, I guess I can lol chest myself as well. We can look at just the number of games I played this set. The graph looks beautiful. We're on the up and up, but I only have 60 games played this set. You compare this to anyone in NA and the games played is, I mean, there's nobody in the top 100 with less than 100 games played, less than 200 games played, honestly, it looks like. You know, it makes sense. You have to invest a lot of time into TFT to get good at TFT. I think, you know, if I had 5 times as many games played, would I be, I mean, I probably wouldn't be Setsuko or Soju high or Kai Wang high. This Kai Wang guy is such a beast, man. But, you know, I think I could confidently be Challenger if I put this amount of time in. But it's a time crunch. I guess this is where I can kind of like transition to talking about like, this is the biggest struggle for me, is just the time, just having enough time in the day to dedicate to everything, to dedicate to making YouTube videos, to dedicate to playing the game and actually getting higher rank, dedicate to streaming, dedicate to coaching. And it's because, and here, let's just put on the Setsuko video because I think I'm done with visual aids at this point. I'll pull up one later, but I'll throw the Setsuko video up for you guys. I don't know if we'll get through the entire thing because I'm already 10 minutes into the video. I don't know how long I actually want this to be. I'll yap as long as I want to yap, honestly. But it's a struggle, you know. I'm being pulled in multiple directions. And another big thing, honestly, one of the reasons why I'm making this video and the reason why I was kind of thinking about this in the first place is, we did my year-end review for my job, and they were like, it would be really good for you if you came into the office more than, the 0 that you're doing right now. We could potentially, give you more responsibility. We could pay you more money, all these kind of things where they were like, you should really come into the office, not at gunpoint necessarily, but kind of at gunpoint. They weren't like, if you don't come in the office, we're going to fire you. But they were kind of like, you should really think about coming into the office. We'd like you in the office 3 days a week. So I'm going to be going back into the office 3 days a week now in the new year, doing my job, which means it's going to be a little harder for me to do some of the stuff that I was already doing. When I was work from home, anyone who's ever worked from home, you do a lot of work, you get a lot of work done, you get to focus and do a lot of work. But there are times when you're waiting for someone to respond to an email, and I say, I could record a quick YouTube video, or I could respond to some people on Metafy or something like that. There is a little bit of stuff. Also, my God, this Collector Renon's Star from Maddie is so gross. There is a lot of stuff that it's just going to be a little bit harder in the new year. And I will say, it's made me think about, okay, what do I actually want to prioritize? What do I like doing the most? And what do I think makes the most sense for me from just a practical standpoint, and also from a financial standpoint, which I'll talk to a little bit more throughout the video as well, just as being like pulled apart. But from an enjoyment standpoint, I love doing YouTube videos. They're probably my favorite thing to do is make YouTube videos. It's really, really nice to just be able to sit down with my thoughts, talk about something. I love doing the VOD reviews so much, just being able to talk through these topics like this and share this kind of stuff with you guys. And you guys love the videos as well, of course. They're by far, we're looking at those things, but I have way better viewership on YouTube than Twitch, but that's also because I'm putting out a video every single day on YouTube, which it's not easy to do. There are a lot of YouTubers out there who have, done things for a little while and then dropped off. And I think that's probably my main superpower, is that, oh my God, this Nocturne, is that I love TFT. I love making videos. And so I'm really consistent. And I think that has, if anything, been the key to my success these past 3 years doing TFT content is just that I'm really, really consistent. And I really, really, really like doing the content. And that leads to me being able to do very, very consistent content. And so I love that. I also really like coaching. If no self-promo, but there will be a lot of self-promo in this video because the whole video is about me, sorry. But I love doing coaching. I really like working with people, explaining concepts about this beautiful game called TFT to other people. And just, helping people. It feels so good when someone sends me a message. Someone just sent me a message. They were like, I was Emerald 4 when we did a session, a few days ago. I'm Diamond 4 now. I've climbed, from Emerald 4 to Diamond 4 after the session. It helped out so much. That was so cool. And it's always so cool if people show me their graphs. They're like, this is when we did the coaching session, and the graph is just boop, 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 boop. It's so nice to be able to one, be able to talk about the game that I love, and to two, have that actually have a real positive impact on somebody. It's just the human aspect of it is so great as well. Just getting to talk to people, get to know them. People talk about, their lives and stuff like that. I played these games in the past. I was a Magic the Gathering, pro player, or, I was semi-pro in these other games, or, I've played all these games my entire life and enjoyed them, it's really, really cool just getting to meet people and talking to people, especially for me, who I consider myself a super introvert. But I think when I have something in front of me that I really, really am passionate about, I can talk forever about it. That's, why I've been able to talk about this kind of stuff forever. It's just, I love talking TFT. So I love making the videos. I love coaching. I really do like streaming as well, but it's the hardest piece of this because I can sit down and make a YouTube video and pump that out in 30 minutes. I'm really, really proud of kind of my efficiency. Kai always calls me a crazy person that I do no editing on these videos. I sit down, record a video, upload it to YouTube straight from OBS to YouTube, and then I make a thumbnail in Photoshop in under 5 minutes, and boom, it's out. So 30 minutes from 0 to a published video in 30 minutes is crazy, but this is kind of how I've been able to do all this stuff for so long and so much is that I'm really efficient with this kind of stuff. So I just I can do what I'm doing here and just make a video, post it, and boom, I'm gonna record another video because I'm gonna be out on New Year's Day. So I'll have a video for you guys tomorrow as well that I'm gonna record right after this. But it doesn't take me that long. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, by the way. I pretty much record every single video the day that it goes live, which is also why I don't know. Some people are like, oh, can I help you with thumbnails? And I'm like, unless you can get a thumbnail, unless I can send you a message, say, hey, do this thumbnail for me, and then you'll have it back to me in under an hour, it just doesn't work. But I don't know, that's another thing. But I get a ton of I get just it's very easy for me to pump out YouTube videos. And for someone who's time pressed, I feel like Twitch is the least time pressed of all the platforms. Twitch is just all about, honestly, just people with a lot of time just doing whatever. They are just if you're doing nothing, if you're bored or something, you sit down, you stream for 8 hours or whatever. It's kind of like the no life platform, and no flame to anyone who streams a lot of Twitch hours. But I think anybody K3 Soju, I mean, obviously he has an insane, a wonderful life that Twitch has given him, but also he really does no life TFT sometimes, where he just sits down and streams for 16 hours, 24 hours or whatever. I can't do that one because I don't know, I don't have that no life gene in me where I feel like I can just sit down and stream for that long. But I also just it doesn't work with a working man's schedule, which is so much of this kind of stuff. And so I think in the new year, you can already see kind of the trend that we're going on. I'm not gonna try to stream way less than I have, but I've also stressed myself out a bunch in the past year about streaming. My girlfriend will be like, oh, do you want to hang out and watch this movie with me or something, have dinner or something like that? And I'm like, I told myself I needed to get a Twitch stream in, and at the end of the day, it's just not worth stressing myself out that much, or having that kind of thing affect my relationship in any kind of negative way. It's just not worth it to me to do all that for something that honestly I love doing and I enjoy doing. But at the end of the day, it's not that important. If I get a Twitch stream in or not, it's not going to change the world. I like being cozy, hanging out with you guys, and just having that community that we have. But there will always be other days to Twitch stream. So that's one of my kind of New Year's resolutions, is I'm not going to stress myself out too much about getting to X streams per week, per month or whatever like that. I'm gonna stream when I have time. I love streaming. And when I'm playing the game, I might as well stream most of the time, just because I mean, why not? So I'm still going to stream, and I'm still gonna stream it. I mean, my what was my 2023 number? 500 hours. It's still a lot of time to be streaming on Twitch, so I'm still going to stream a lot. But it might be less than obviously in 2023, and maybe even less than this year. We'll see. That being said, all of this comes from the fact that I'm a working man and I have a job, and it's hard to do content full time. I'm sure anybody who does it will, I'm sure, tell you that, especially if you're not at the top end of the spectrum. My biggest thing is I have significant fear that if I did content full time, that I would enjoy a lot of that stuff a lot less, because you become really stressed. I don't really care that much about my rank in TFT right now. I'm confident in my skills as a TFT player. I don't care that much if I make it into Tacticians Trials 1 or Tacticians Cup 1 or whatever, because at the end of the day, I have a lot of stuff going on. I think it's very plausible that I might not make it just because, wow, he just naturals Twitch 2 like that. I mean, that's a Setsuko diff. But yeah, at the end of the day, I know I haven't had that much time to be doing all that stuff. So it's tough for me to be able to do all that. And that's, in my head, that's completely fine. But I think if I was doing this full time, I would probably stress myself silly saying, you know what, I really need to get into this trials because that could be exposure for my coaching, for my brand, and all this kind of stuff. Stressing myself out about that kind of stuff has never been fun. The least fun I always have playing TFT is when I'm grinding for trials, and just trying to grind out those last few ranks to make sure I qualify for trials. That is TFT at its worst for me. I hate playing TFT for rank. I love playing TFT just for the fun of the game. The most fun I had playing TFT is actually last set, when I realized that you know what, I don't really care that much about my rank at all. I'm just having a blast playing TFT and just taking whatever, sometimes just bad augments for fun, just randomly taking those sometimes, because I love the game at the end of the day, and I can really express my love for the game that way, by just doing whatever, just playing random augments, random stuff, and having a good time. That's when I love TFT. And I really dislike playing TFT. Dude, GQ is having a horrible time on this low hero looks, I'll say. But that's I hate TFT the most when I have to play for rank. Is Luna still in my room? Oh, you want to go out? You can do it. She's pushing the door open with her little face. Yeah, you can do it, Luna. Yay! I mean, you guys didn't see, but she got out of the room. But you know, like, yes, that all to say is like playing TFT for rank is like the least fun for me. I have the most fun when I'm just, you know, showing my love for TFT, doing VOD reviews, learning more about the game. And you don't learn as much when you're playing for rank because you're stressing yourself out about every little thing. I hate that. Yeah, that was kind of a tangent to say that like going full time at this would be really, really tough. I would only be confident going full time doing this kind of stuff if I had really, really good viewership or really, really good, you know, revenue from another source. We'll talk about that later. But you know, I wouldn't ever like really, really want to go full time until I was in a fantastic place, essentially. And so, okay, but the other piece of it, you know, sorry that it's a little stream of consciousness, but the other piece of it is that it would be like the upside to going full time would be so cool. I think I could do so much more coaching. I have so many ideas for videos, and I'll talk about that as well. Okay, this video is gonna be long because we're already 20 minutes, and I keep talking about stuff that I'm gonna talk about in the future. Maybe it'll be half an hour, maybe it'll be 40 minutes, who knows? But like I have so many ideas for future content that I want to do, but I don't have the time to. You know, there's so many cool like content ideas that I see other, you know, people innovating content and doing stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, like I could do something like really, really cool like this, or I could do something that like nobody's doing in the TFT space right now, but I just don't have the time between everything that I'm doing to be able to sit down and record that kind of stuff. And so like I'd be able to do that. I'd also actually really be able to push my rank. Every set I am one of the people with just so few games played. Like here, where am I? I am in the top 0.3%, but in games played, I'm in the top 33%. Okay, not most people, but 1 in 3 TFT players, not even like high-ranked TFT players, 1 in 3 TFT players have more games played than me. It makes sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure 99% of the people watching this video are gonna be like, I have more than 60 games played, and then you're gonna be like, and I'm hard stuck Emerald, and I'm gonna be like, well, maybe you should get my coaching. But in any case, like, you know, I could actually spend the time grinding out games if I was full time, right? And I would also have that balance that I talked about. If I sat down, streamed for 6 hours playing TFT, even 5 hours playing TFT a day, did a couple hours of coaching, you know, like 3 hours of coaching, record a video or something, you know, that would be like a solid 8-9 hour day of playing TFT. And then I could spend the rest of my day cooking food, cleaning my house, which you know, not that my house is a pigsty, but like I really want to like do some like vacuum and Swiffer the floor and stuff like that, and I just haven't had time to do that the last few days because I've just been doing all this kind of stuff. Like I would just have so much time. I could queue up some ARAMs with my friends at night and not feel like guilty about the fact that like, oh man, like I really should be like recording a video right now or something like that. Like that's the dream, is being able to do this full time, because like the alternative, getting all that free time back, would be in quitting this forever, you know, saying I'm just gonna lock in at my job, I'm gonna go do my 9 to 5, and like that's fine. You know, I like my job; it's good enough. I can make, you know, a good enough living from doing that. I'll just, you know, quit doing TFT content. I don't want to do that at all. I love, like I said, I love doing these videos. I love playing the game. I love being a part of this community. It's been so cool just realizing that, like, you know, I saw some video that some guy posted. I don't actually know who this person was, but it was like a little, like one of those like edited like TikTok things, and it was like, you know, keep playing TFT, keep gambling or something like that. But it was like, watch the Mortdog patch rundown, watch the Subzeroark VOD reviews. I woke up, saw that in my Twitter recommendations, and went back to sleep. And later in the day, I was like, did I dream that I was in a video that I was just looking at that was naturally suggested to me on Twitter? But no, like I'm a like, people know me in this community, and it's awesome. I mean, it's getting, you know, it's an old anecdote at this point, but going to Vegas, you know, a little over a year ago, and having Riot Kent walk up to me and be like, hey, I watch your videos, I really enjoy them. I got a shout out from Mortdog this year. I guess that's something that I guess I forgot about. Mortdog shouted me out, made a tweet, and said, this Subzeroark guy, he's doing good videos. You should go watch them. I recommend his videos. Like, that's crazy to me. It almost brings like a tear to my eye. Like, I'm getting a little emotional because like the Mortdog, like sees my content, that alone is crazy, and actually like likes it enough that he's recommending it to other people. It's crazy. Like it's actually crazy. And I would not give this up for the world, you know? And so that's why I'm burning the candle at both edges. And so when some people, you know, are like, you know, I'm flaking on a stream or whatever like that, like, you know, I am for sure, but like, it's hard, man. It's hard doing this and having a full, like doing all this content kind of stuff. It makes sense. I've spent so much time kind of like beating myself up saying, oh, I need to be playing more games of TFT. Like, why aren't I playing more games of TFT? There are people with full-time jobs who are, you know, have 300 games played this set. Yeah, but do those people put out a video every single day analyzing this game that they love? Do these people, you know, do coaching and try to help other people improve at the game? Are these people trying to like think about new ways? Are these people like streaming as well? Like, no, a lot of these people, they just, that's their thing. They have their job and then they have TFT and they queue that up, and that's fantastic for them. I mean, you know, there are a lot of people who are great at TFT who have jobs, but they aren't, you know, they aren't doing all these things that I love doing. I wouldn't give this up. There's no world where I would give up the YouTube channel if that meant that I could hit, you know, top 10 challenger. If you give me that trade-off, be top 10 challenger, have this YouTube channel and make these videos that I love for you guys, no way in hell that I would ever give that up just for some rank that I think like, I mean, it matters, but like it does not matter for me in the same way that this does. Also Twitch 3, nice job, Setsi. I mean, very, very smart for Setsuko this entire game. A great game from Setsuko, honestly. He played this game beautifully. So, you know, I've beaten myself up for that stuff for so long that I'm not streaming enough. I'm not getting enough games in. And it's because I'm doing all this other stuff. Like, I think that's one thing that I want to go into the new year. And I've talked about this, you know, already, giving myself kind of like grace for like not necessarily being able to stream all the time. Also just giving myself grace, just saying, I'm doing a lot, man. I'm working hard. Like, I really... What is this? Frontline Twitch? I'm working hard. I'm doing a lot. So I need to give myself more grace and just a little bit of a pat on the back and say, you know, like, if I want to skip a stream so that I can watch, you know, Love is Blind with my girlfriend, we love that trash TV, like, I should do that. I should be able to do that. And as long as, you know, I'm still putting out a video every single day, that is still a ton of work. So I don't have to think that I'm like being lazy or anything like that. So yeah, that is, I don't know, I guess the psychological aspect of it. But I guess, like I was saying, like I kind of tangented into this, but I would love to be able to do this kind of stuff full time. And so that's the next place, the next thing that I want to talk about is, how would I ever be able to do this kind of stuff full time? I think I thought about it for a while, and because I can't do a ton of streaming, that kind of stuff, I mean, obviously I keep doing the YouTube videos, and if those keep doing better, like I said, if it doubles, if my subscriber base doubles every single year, you know, in a few years, we're gonna have more subscribers than there are like active TFT players. Okay, not a few years, but you know, eventually we would get there. You know, if we can keep growing this YouTube channel, I think that is absolutely step one towards potentially being able to do this full time. Like I said, though, I would need the revenue from what I do this to replace obviously my full-time job, replace the little bit of revenue that I get doing this kind of like part-time essentially, and also I would need it to replace the security that I get from having a job. You know, I've floated this to my girlfriend a few times, and she's like, don't quit your job, man. Oh, I don't know. I just felt like my stream beats weren't playing. This song's so quiet. I'm gonna skip through it. She's like, don't quit your job, man. You have health insurance through your job. You have vacation time through your job. You have a 401k. And she's right. It's like, I would need to replace all of that to really feel confident. That being said, all of that can be replaced with money. If I was making a ton of money doing this kind of stuff, then you know, I'd feel fine. If I was doing K3 Soju numbers, I don't think K3 Soju really minds that he doesn't get vacation days, because he makes so much in a few days of streaming that he can just go on vacation whenever he wants to, essentially. You know, Northern Lion, one of my bald king out there, this man goes on like 10 Disney vacations a year because he is like probably he's definitely like a multi-millionaire, because a lot of people watch his kind of stuff. Oh, nice deny on the quirky as well from Setsi here. So I would need the YouTube channel to continue growing significantly, which, you know, it is going. Well, I guess we'll go into another Setsuko VOD. Oh, this is actually a fun one as well. It's a Suspicious Trenchcoat game. But, you know, I would need to have significant revenue from that. And my other thought is that the next best place for me to like think about if I wanted to go full time where I would get revenue from, I am not the Twitch streamer type, the type to like super grind it out and do a million hours. The next best place for me to like theoretically, if I wanted to find the revenue that would get me to full time, would be from coaching. And so that's something that I want to invest in a lot in the new year, is just doing more coaching. I will say, like, the way for me to get there would be potentially to raise my prices on coaching. I'm not going to do it if nobody wants to buy my coaching at, you know, X amount of dollars. Like, I'm not going to do it. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna slowly like raise prices as more people give me demand. Because right now I'm doing so many like I have to record some sessions after this, some like VOD review stuff. I have like some live sessions that people like are trying to schedule with me for like New Year's Day, and I'm like, I don't know if I have time to schedule New Year's Day. I'll see if I can do it. But like right now I am kind of like at my limit, and so like I'm just going to slowly raise prices. And if people want to buy coaching from me at that price, fantastic. Like that can help me potentially get to full time. If they don't, I mean, that's fine as well. You know, maybe I've just freed up some time for myself that I can spend doing like playing the game or spending, you know, time with people. So that is the way that I would do it. I want to be upfront with you guys. I'm not, at the end of the day, like, if I were to be able to do this full time, I kind of have to think about it as a business. So that's just the way that I'm thinking about it. And I do this for the love of it. At the end of the day, like I thought about this a lot. Like before I ever started playing TFT and doing videos, I was like, man, you know what the best return on investment of my money would be? Getting like a master's degree and becoming a consultant, or like an investment banker, or like a private equity dude that makes, you know, $200,000-$300,000 every year. Like getting to those numbers in TFT is near impossible. It would be a lot easier if I just, you know, took the whatever that test is that you have to do if you want to get a master's degree, and like got an advanced degree, and like, you know, or went to go work for like some tech company doing some kind of finance stuff for them. Like that would be the best return on my investment. So like obviously no one's in TFT for the money, I guess. Some person made a tweet. It was about like Smash Bros or something, and there are like all these people who are just playing Smash for the paycheck, you know? And someone's like, who's playing Smash Bros for the paycheck? And same thing with TFT. I don't think anybody out there is playing TFT for the paycheck. Maybe Tidal based on his winnings, but I mean, you know, I'm sure Tidal with his level of skill could, you know, once again, anybody who is making money in TFT could be making way more money putting those skills to use somewhere else. You know, Replay quit his job in like quant trading to, you know, try to play TFT full time. And I think he went back to work actually because he's like, I don't make enough money playing TFT, which fair enough. So like, I will say like, I'm not, you know, obviously in this for the money, because there's not that much money. You know, what money? People, you know, the meme, it's like, okay, well, whatever. I won't, you know, meme about that. But in any case, like, but I do, if I wanted to ever do this full time, I do kind of have to think about the financial aspect of it. And like I said, I just have to get to that number where this can confidently replace the amount of money that I'm making doing my real job, and, you know, getting health insurance and all that kind of stuff. And so to get there, I think I would have to, you know, raise prices on stuff like coaching. So that's what I'm going to do. If people, like I said, if people don't want to pay more for my coaching, that's fine. If people want to help me get there, I mean, buying coaching is a great way to do it. Subscribing to my Metafy group is another way where you can just give me a little bit of money every month. And like, that's another fantastic, if I could really grow that Metafy group and like have that be a lot of revenue, that's something that's like consistent. Every month you're getting that revenue, as long as people are still subscribed. So subscribing to my Metafy group, kind of like the Patreon-esque thing, would be, you know, a fantastic way to support the channel. Or, you know, you can just send a few bucks via like a super chat or whatever. I have my PayPal down there. You can send some money if you want to support me going full time, which I would greatly appreciate. But so that's the other thing, is like really investing in coaching. So I'm gonna try to do a lot more coaching in the new year. I also want to just kind of like grow my content around coaching. I used to upload coaching VODs to YouTube. I used to even do like coaching type videos, you know, where I would make like guide videos, like how to play the early game in TFT, or like how to think about item slams and stuff like that in TFT. I love doing those kind of videos, but once again, I don't do them anymore just because I feel like I'm low on time, and like, I don't know. So that's also something I want to do in the new year. So one, the coaching VODs aspect of it. Right now, if you guys go to here, let me pull it up. If you guys go to my Metafy group, you can see here, this doesn't leak anything, right? Yeah. No, I think it leaks the number of supporters I have, but who cares about that? Oh, actually my head's covering it up, so you guys don't even get to see my supporters unless you guys can see that. But these are all coaching VODs that I've did. These are every coaching session I say, hey, are you cool with me recording this session? And 100% of people say yes. And so these are all VODs that I've done this set, and that I've uploaded to my Metafy group. What I'm going to start doing in the new year is I've already started uploading these unlisted to my VOD channel. And what I'm going to do is I still want you guys to get value out of subscribing to the Metafy group. I'm not going to take away the perk where you get access to the coaching VODs, but I'm going to make it so that you guys get the coaching VODs early. So what I'm going to do here is all the Metafy people are still going to get access to these coaching VOD. Boom. Here is the emissary VOD. I don't think there's any way for you to like see the VOD. Here's like, Arcane Tristana Real VOD. These are all the VODs that are on my Metafy. You guys are going to get access to these VODs, but they're going to be delayed. I'm going to wait 1 week from the VOD being posted to Metafy to posting it on this channel. So if you want these VOD reviews early, TFT is a game that moves really, really quickly. So if you want the information early, you're going to have to subscribe to my Metafy. But if you just want to see, if you want to get a taste for my coaching sessions, these are going to go up a week after they go onto my Metafy onto my VOD channel. So go subscribe to this is my VODs channel where I have the smiling face of me where I have Mort Dog cropped out of this photo when I took a photo with Mort Dog, which, precipitated him shouting me out, maybe, who knows. Precipitated? Isn't that like rain? I don't know what word I'm thinking of. But in any case, so those videos are gonna go there. That is a way for me to, one, share my coaching with more people, which I love, and it's also a way for me to promote my coaching. If I want to make this coaching a significant part of my revenue, then I need to get more eyes on it, have more people be interested in it. So that's one way for me to do that. I'm also on this channel going to be posting some other stuff. I want to get back into making these coaching type videos, not a coaching VOD, but like a guide type video. I have a lot of ideas. Just every time I think of one, I open up my phone, I open up the notes app on my phone and type out an idea. So like here, let me just say, like, here's what maybe the first guide type video I'm gonna do. Well, what's the first one that I see here? Every student I coach makes this mistake, or it's not everyone. I think I'm gonna title it 99% of my students make this mistake. And that's gonna be the video. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's gonna be a fun video, and it's honestly, if you've watched a lot of my coaching, you will probably already know what the mistake is. I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys have even made it this far into the video. But let me know in the comments what you think the mistake is. But yeah, I am going to make that's probably my first coaching video, and that's gonna go on this channel. Because one, it's another way to get people, interested in my coaching, and that kind of stuff. And it's also going to, wait, I hear someone coming into my house, so I'm just gonna close my door real quick so I don't get interrupted. Best YouTube video of all time. But look, you know what? All the real OGs are here. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do dedicated videos like that, like guide type videos in TFT. I'm really excited for that kind of stuff. So that's something that I'm certainly gonna be doing in the new year as well. So I would say those are kind of like the big areas of my of the changes that I think I'm gonna make. I'm going to make dedicated coaching, not coaching, but like guide type videos, which I'm really, really, really hyped for. I know there are a lot of people who have done these type of videos and actually done quite well on YouTube. And so I'm curious to see like how well they're actually going to do, because I actually have no clue really. But I want to make those kind of videos in the new year. And then also all my coaching VODs are going to go with a delay onto my other YouTube channel. So that'll be really, really fun as well. LeBlanc 2 at 4-3. What a beast Setsuko is. So those are, I would say, the biggest changes, aside from, like I talked about already, like having a bit more of a focus on coaching as opposed to streaming. I think that's really it. And this video is almost 40 minutes long, so that probably should really be it. But yeah, that's the way that it is. I really, like I said, I guess maybe I said, I kind of talked about this, but the idea is I'm really being pulled in two directions right now. My job wants me to do more stuff, to take more responsibility around the job and do more work. And then also I love making videos for you guys. I love TFT. I love the TFT community and all this kind of stuff. So I really I'm going to take a year and see how things go, and if the coaching stuff really, really takes off, if the other videos really, really take off, maybe we could actually get to a point where this is something that I could do full time, and I would love to do that. Or if you guys, a bunch of people subscribe to like my Metafy group and stuff like that, and I get, extra revenue source from that, like if I can make it work, I will do it. But I am a very risk averse person. There is no way I'm gonna quit my job if I'm not making a lot, like a reasonable amount of money that I can, pay for health insurance and, invest in like my retirement and all this kind of stuff. So yeah. And then the other piece of it is like, I don't know, there's no way I'll ever like stop. I mean, at some point, I guess all things have to come to an end. Maybe someday I'll stop doing this kind of stuff. But like, you know, if stuff just continues going, like if right now things stay exactly as they are, I wouldn't be able to go full time. I'll still keep making YouTube videos and stuff, but you know, I will probably pull back like a little bit on other kind of stuff, you know, like the streaming and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, that's the big changes. I'm really looking forward I'm really amped up to do more different kinds of stuff. And like I said, it's not like I'm not going to stream at all. I'm going to try to get as many streams in as I can. It's just, you know, like I'm just going to give myself the grace to say like, if I can't make a stream today, that's fine. It's not the end of the world if I can't make a stream. Like I've stressed myself out way too much about saying like, I have to make this stream. I have to be able to, you know, do this, or else, you know, like I'm being lazy or something. Like I do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I just have to give myself the grace to say like, I'm not being lazy. I'm just, you know, I got stuff going on, which is fair enough. So yeah, that is, I think, everything. Is there anything else? No, I don't think that's it. So if you want to see more coaching VOD type stuff, hop on to my my VODs channel, my Subzeroark VODs channel. The link's in the description down below. If you want to support the channel, get coaching, you know, or just, you know, you can send me, you can subscribe to the Metafy group. I would say it's probably one of the easiest ways to support the channel, just because you're giving me a little bit of money every single month. It's very, very helpful. And, you know, I do have the higher tier, the highest tier there. You get a shout out in my videos. So, you know, if you want to, for a selfish reason, have your favorite streamer shout you out, or I guess YouTuber, really, YouTuber more than streamer, your favorite YouTuber shout you out, you know, that's something that that one could do as well. So so yeah, thank you guys as always for being with me on this this journey. It is an absolute just privilege to be able to do this kind of stuff at this level of, you know, frequency, and, you know, have this many eyeballs on my content and have such a cool community. Like I've said, I'm so thankful, just because I love the TFT community. I love playing TFT. This game is fantastic, and I'm so excited for next year as well, which I guess I didn't even talk about, but I'll be going to Paris next year for the Paris Open for sure. Hopefully I get a competitor pass. Hopefully I can grind out enough to get a competitor pass. If not, then I'll go as a spectator, I guess, or maybe I can get one through the secret back channel that Kai Watanabe abused to get a pass, even though that guy was like Masters hard stuck. Gotta get a little flame in for Kai at the end there. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy New Year's. Let me know if you guys have, I don't know, TFT New Year's resolutions, maybe. If your TFT New Year's resolution is to get better at the game and you want to support me, coaching in the description. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Thanks as always, everybody who watched and continues to watch. If you made it this far into the video, like, you're an absolute monster. I should have done like here. Can I make one right now? Let's do it. If you made it this far in the video, it's actually, this is studio. How do I make one? Discount code. I'm gonna make a Metafy promo code. I'm gonna give you 30% off. Was the Black Friday deal. That was kind of crazy. All right, this I'm gonna give, and here there'll be two. I'll even do two here. So we'll see how long it takes people to, you know, maybe somebody will use them really quick, or maybe somebody else will get them. But I'm going to make a promo called. It's called New Year Poggers. Like this maybe. Yeah, let's do this. Limit the number of time. This can be redeemed 2 times. Max redemption per student 1. So at least 2 people are gonna get it. Discount is valid for, I'll just do my sessions. Generate promo code. All right, so here it is. The, and let me pull up Notepad here so I don't. All right, so if you made it this far to the video, you're an absolute monster. This is the promo code Subzeroark New Year Poggers. It's 30% off of a coaching sesh. That's like that is the Black Friday deal that was like absolutely crazy that they never do. This does come out of my pockets. The Black Friday deal didn't, but, you know, I said, you know what? If you've watched this long, you're a monster, and you know, maybe watch longer into my other videos for other kind of crazy things like that. But yeah. Use this promo code if you want 30% off. Only 2 people can redeem it, so once they redeem it, it's done. But, you know, I don't know how many people are actually gonna make it this far. But there you go. I guess a little something that's my New Year's gift to you guys. All right, thanks everybody for watching. As always, yeah, I'm just really thankful for this entire year, for everybody for watching my stuff, and always, you know, it's just like I said, it's such a privilege to be able to put these videos out to such an audience and have so many people really like my stuff and care about my content. So I really appreciate it. All right, I will see you guys. Oh my god, this video is 45 minutes long. Goodbye.